The interesting thing about Jaws, the bone, not the movie, is that so there's this kind of weird. So okay, let me just take a step back.
Hmm.
Um, there is the notion by Western media portrayal that the toll to pay Karanos or Karens toll over the river Styx is coins in the eyes.
Hmm.
That's not how it was actually done, especially not in Etruscan culture.
Hmm.
And the runes on the sleep tokens masks are Etruscan, right? And so basically the thing was that you would take the jawbone out and you put coins on the jaw of the deceased because your speech in the afterlife was considered more important than your vision. The jawbone would come out and you put coins on the jawbone so that the person who was deceased wouldn't speak any evil as they were crossing over to the afterlife.
Hmm.
And so there have been multiple discoveries. 3,000-year-old skeletons are showing green markings from copper coins being placed on their jawbones. So jaws are maybe a more important part of the journey from the soul to the afterlife than the eyeballs.
Hmm.
So Samson put jaw at when Samson murdered like a whole bunch of people, and
Yep.
he then would he would bury the people, but he would put the he would sever the jawbone and put the jawbone on top of the grave.
Ah.
First he kills 1,000 Philistines with a jawbone and then puts their own jawbones on their graves. So I guess sorry, let me circle back to make it make sense in the context of the song rather than just spitting out random myths. So the idea that the jaws are both the most vulnerable and the most important part of the human body in some sense. But the jaws are that which allow us to speak, which gives word, which gives voice, which gives the logos, which gives everything that human interaction, that music, that communication is about.
Hmm.
At the same time, they can be used as weapons. And this is why the early Romans or the early Italians,
Hmm.
so that's why you didn't want a dead person. I mean, zombie wasn't a thing yet, but a reanimated person to come back and curse you. So you cut their jawbone off and you bury it separately from their body. So there's this weird, sinister, I mean, we're sinister and sexy tone to like Sleep Token's oeuvre
Hmm.
of show me those pretty white jaws, show me the delicate stops, show me what you've lost, show me why you're always taking it slow. It is like the same thing too, just is when if a body is buried, whether whole or the jaw's over here and the body's over there, it doesn't really matter. The jaw does not decay. You can find the jaws of Neanderthals and Cro-Magnons still out there, right? Like, show me where the delicate stops. The delicate stops at the jaw, like literally. Like,
Yeah.
it's the mythic importance of needing to sever the jaw to prevent the dead or the undead or the whomever from being able to speak. That's kind of all going on here.
This imagery is it's very intentionally being portrayed or being put together to call up like imagery of a shark as the type of predator. It's this like
Mm-hmm.
sea monster thing,
Mm-hmm.
which is um uh uh by
Gonna become relevant
by a
very
few
soon.
years, yeah, it's setting up the future a future album basically. But while we're here discussing the relevance of Jaws and all of that, I
Mhm.
did find an interview that Sleep
God,
Token gave. um, so this is
I
what
can't
Vessel
wait.
had to say. This is Vessel speaking about Jaws. Jaws are the tools we have to rend apart, to show our concealed aggression, to take something once hidden and protected and burst it apart. You know no one until you've seen them destroy something. That's the whole interview.